Hello and welcome to part 5, I think it's part 5, of the GWD Games tutorial series. This time I've had a request from one of my subscribers, Mark West I think it was, to do the next tutorial as a sort of basic combat tutorial. So that's what we're going to do. I've equipped myself with a, let's see where it's going to tell us what ship I'm in. Where are we? It's over here. I've equipped myself with a Viper, and where are we? Fire groups, there we are. And I've kept the 2 standard pulse lasers, so I've not upgraded anything there. Just trying to keep the weight down, to be honest, because I can't seem to find a better frameshift drive for it at the moment, and I can't seem to get anywhere. But what I have done is I put some gimbaled multi-cannons on there as the secondary weapon. Now that's my setup of choice. Obviously, the more powerful the laser and more powerful multi-cannons, the better. But this is a very basic setup. We have trundled over to the, let's just go into the galaxy map, there we are. I kitted myself out at Celis Primus. Took a while to get back there because I was right out in the middle of the, well, in fact I got to round about here, and I sort of work my way back to get back because I wanted to do the tutorial more of the around the systems that everybody knows. And we've jumped over to LP98-132, which, as you can see, is an anarchy system. Okay, we have locked on to the nav beacon, which we're going to be approaching. So if I just turn my sound up a little bit so I can hear things, that's better. Okay, let's approach this and see if we can find some lesser targets to attack, considering the weapons aren't that great, which I suppose for the purposes of a tutorial is probably better. If I came storming in with 2 massive lasers and 2 massive multi-cannons and destroyed ships on the first pass, then it's not really representative of where the user starts with a sidewinder and 1 pulse laser, I think it is, isn't it? Okay, I've overshot, as I always do, because I'm not concentrating. Okay, right. Just about there. Right, here we go. Let's equalise the power, just for now. Keep an eye on the power levels, because as the laser and the multi-cannons use up the weapons power, then what I tend to do is I sort of whiz the power across, and obviously I'm trying to run for it. Right, excellent. Sidewinder wanted. Right, okay, let's test. We've got lasers on there, multi-cannons on there. Fantastic. Right, the lasers I have to aim myself. They are fixed ones. The multi-cannons are gimbaled. Right, ooh, there we go. He presented himself rather nicely there. So what I tend to do is just keep the throttle. Be mindful where the throttle is. Keep it in that sweet spot. If you go storming around at full throttle, it's not going to work. Right, his shields are missing now. I'm going to swap to my cannons. There we go. Right, throttle in sweet spot. So the turn rate is high. Now I'm catching him up there, so I'm just going to back off. Just let him have some distance there. I'm just going to bring the throttle back. Now, see, I'm balancing it. Now he's going to come back round. So, sweet spot in there. Keep him lined up on the scanner. Now, he's outmanoeuvring me at the moment. Now, I'm keeping it in the sweet spot. Just keeping the AC. Look, he's turned into me again. So, I've not actually caught him back up. Right, so, in this situation, what I do, on my joystick, I've got the point of view, or the hat button at the top, set up for left and right is yaw, which I use for manoeuvring, and up down is the vertical thrusters. So, right now you see he's outturned himself, and I'm going to just give him some cannons as he comes past. Yeah, so in this situation what I can do is I can down thrust, and you see I'm thrusting down now, and that usually gets me some distance. Right, let's just get these cannons on him again. Right, I'm going to down thrust again. I've throttled completely off, see, and I catch him up, then I've throttled back on. And keep these cannons on him. And actually, back thrust again, just to... There we are, just give myself some distance so I can put the throttle on. Oops, I lipped a bit there. Yeah, so I'm down thrusting again. Back the throttle off.
Scan detected.
And now I can put the throttle back on. Right, I'm going to use my cannons. Now the gimbal cannons are absolutely fantastic because they aim for you basically. Now I'm such a rubbish shot with this this laser. Right, I'm going to concentrate on getting this laser lined up on him, get rid of his shield. Right, here we go. Yeah, so just to get off. Right, my shields are okay. He's not powerful enough to get me, I don't think. Right, so what I need to do is I'm going to throttle off, down thrust, keep him lined up vertically. And he's not quite caught it, so I'm going to down thrust again, just keeping a little bit of throttle on, because if you throttle all the way off, your turn rate just drops off completely. There we go.
Warning, under attack.
Now I'm throttling off, down, keep that thrust on a little bit. Back thrusting, there we go, and I've sort of flipped around backwards.
Target shields offline.
There we are, right.
Frame shift charge detected.
Now, he's trying to make a run for it. Let's see if I can get him. I think he's going to go for it. Oh, he's gone. Right, okay. So, just to recap, what I was doing there was... I said, let's just lock onto this guy. Fong in a Viper. Right, he'd be a bit more formidable. But I'll try and show you again. So, he's turning, he's wanted. So
Scan detected.
I'm keeping him there, and I'm thrusting down. So you see, that's keeping my sights on him quite well there. Although he isn't trying to get me yet. I've got some throttle. I've got my throttle in the sweet spot still, if you look, which gives me the most manoeuvrability. And I'm actually, because I'm constantly thrusting down, I'm actually managing to keep him in those sights. And I'm not really catching him up because I'm circling round him. Right. So if I stop thrusting down, he's going to come. I'm going to shoot forward to him. He's thrusting towards me. He's going to just whiz straight over.
Scan detected.
Right. Let's open fire on him. Ooh, bit of lag going on there. Right. Get a bit closer. That's what I've noticed as well, the weapons are more effective the closer you are. So let's let the weapons charge up. See, he's zooming away from it, so let's give it a quick boost. Right, he's turning. Right, 1.91 kilometres, you see. So we could probably have a quick few pot shots with him with the laser, but as he's getting closer, you see, I just caught the wrong button there. I meant to hit the cannons and I hit the boost. I've done that inside a space station as well. Not went for the cannons, but right.
Target shields online.
Who's this guy? There's two of them now. Yeah, he's clean.
Target shields offline. Frame shift charge detected.
Right, see, he's trying to make a run for it as well. Just throttle back there, just to bring that back in. No, I can't see a bloody thing now. And he's scarpered as well. Everybody's scarpering here. Right. Let's try again. Notice I haven't destroyed anybody yet. It's a bit embarrassing. Right, let's lock onto this guy.
Scan detected.
Let's get rid of his shield. Right, I'm gonna. He's zoomed over me, so I'm gonna thrust down again, and that just gets me that angle on him. And again, see, eagles are pretty manoeuvrable. So, thrusting down again. Look, there we are. Such a lousy shot with it.
Warning, under attack. Target shields offline. Scan detected.
Right, as soon as his shields are offline, I'm opening him up with the cannons. Not the most powerful cannons, but the closer you get, the more damage you do. Right, just going to thrust down again, just to help me get that angle on him. There we are. So he's down to 10% now, just while the cannons are recharging. Let's quick blast with the laser. Now, I highly recommend these gimbaled cannons because I can't hit anything with the cannons. I'm absolutely terrible. His shields have come back on. So yeah, they do that little bit of aiming for you, which is absolutely fantastic as far as I'm concerned. And you start to get, as you build up to better ones, then
destroyed.
Got him. Huh. Okay, target destroyed, but must have been no bounty on that guy. Right, okay, there's a cobra here now.
Scan detected.
Wanted, yeah, okay. This guy. Oh, he's only novice. Depends what. Right, okay, he's out-turning me, so I'm going to do the usual vertical thrust down. Right, throttling sweet spot. Just get maximum turn on him. There we go. I wasn't going to get him with the laser then, so I didn't want to miss the chance of opening up with the cannons and miss anything. They're not as effective against the shields, but the fact is I was going to miss, then it's worth getting a volley off just so you hit him. Right, I really need to get these shields. Right. Don't think I'm actually hitting him, am I? No. That's 3 kilometers away, that's why. Now I am. Right, let's open up with everything. Oh, I wish it wouldn't glitch like that. Don't know whether it's my internet connection playing up again. Oh, it's just my machine. Right. Just using my throttle just to help, rather than just help the turn rate there. So I knew he was going a bit fast. Right, I'm throttling back now because I was getting too close. And then now he's heading away and just throttling up a little bit. So you've got to be mindful of where that throttle is all the time. Oh, his shield's off. Right, okay. Opening up with the cannons. Right, we need to be a bit closer. So throttling up, throttling back as I get closer, just to maintain the turn rate into him. Look, I'm on full stick now, so he was just starting to drift away, so I backed off. God, he's on 67% still. Right, there we go. So open up with the. Oh, I see shields are back on now. Right, let's get. Right. Right, opening up with everything there. He's down to 32%. Keep those Right, throttle backed way off because I was getting too close. He's on 16%. I should have this guy as long as he doesn't try and frame shift out. Right, I'm vertical thrusting again, just to try and get right, come on. Right, okay, I completely messed that up trying to get round before his shields recharge.
Target shields online.
Just missed another attack before his shields came back on.
Target shields offline.
Right, surely I must have him this time. Yes, got him. There we go. 1080. Right, so the things to remember are: watch your speed. Just try and be mindful of where the sweet spot on the throttle is all the time. Just keeping the throttle on full, you're just going to overshoot things. You know, look, for example, let's get this thing up to full speed, especially if you put all the power to the engines. Right, I'm in a Viper, so this thing's fast. Right, the rate of turn there, that's rubbish. If I put that throttle in the sweet spot, watch what look at the rate of turn increase as as I reach that blue area. Such a difference. Right, throttle up again and slows right down. That's what keeps you manoeuvrable. And just when you're against somebody who's turning into you, so you seem to be constantly looping and not ever bringing your weapons to bear, use the vertical thrust, whether you thrust upwards or downwards, whichever. I prefer pulling the stick back and then thrusting. Wait, the thrust is up. Which way is it? I've got my button down, so I'm actually thrusting down as well. So if you can imagine, as I'm banking up to try and meet the enemy, I'm also sort of thrusting down. So I'm trying to use the vertical thrust to maintain that distance away from him, because if you get too close, then you're yes, the weapons are a bit more effective, but it's a lot easier for him to move out of those sights. So you've got that optimal distance. You know, closer the better for power, but you need to maintain your distance in order to keep him in the sights okay. And obviously, then too far away, your cannons aren't going to be very effective. Right, okay, I hope that's helped. Please feel free to comment anything I've missed, or any other techniques, or something I'm doing wrong. This is just something I found that seemed to work for me. There's probably lots of other techniques. I would say I'm not the best aiming with the lasers, as you could probably see. I've seen some guys out there that seem to be able to just sort of, you know, destroy the thing with the lasers at 2 kilometers. The more powerful your cannons you get, they make a massive difference. The pulse lasers are great for getting rid of the shields, but if you've got those powerful cannons, then especially the gimbaled ones, then they're so much easier to keep on target. You just keep firing and it just rips through the hull in no time. So yeah, if you want to be informed of the videos coming up, please subscribe. That's excellent, and we'll see you next time for the next tutorial. Thank you.